Assuming we're about to be a time skip.
I think that's what he said yesterday.
Danny, we're time skipping?
You guys basically took a
Prismatic,
3-day
that's what it is.
journey to
3
a
day?
port. It moves fast, my dude.
I thought you said 3 months. I'm sorry. I didn't leave.
That's for the full journey.
I'm not leaving the cabinet.
You're not leaving the cabinet.
No, well, this ship is in motion. I do not leave the cabinet.
Okay.
Okay.
What's wrong?
You are a problem.
As far as I understand, if I leave, I'm protective cocooning it. Like, I filled the inside with rope to just cushion me. I am a caterpillar inside a cocoon.
So that you won't die when... No, never mind. There is
so I won't die when the boat falls.
Yeah. There's nothing to impact against.
Also, you can't die.
When the boat falls, I won't die.
You'd just be falling forever.
No, there's a bottom.
Please tell me you're recording this.
I'm recording.
I wish I was.
When the boat fucking falls, Gineye is safe. It'll eventually hit the bottom, and then he has to figure out how to get back up. And y'all will be dead.
Because we weren't in a ball in a cabinet?
Because you weren't in a cushion. You weren't in a kinetic cushion sphere.
Alright, is everyone ready?
I'm still recording, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I just unfortunately started because I missed that intro, but welcome back to some more NaCl DnD. We're in space, and take it away, Danny.
Hello, so first off, they all leveled up.
Whoa.
We already handled it.
We already
Second
handled
off,
off screen.
Dawn, offer, say this, get inspiration.
Let me see.
You're helping people in the D&Ds.
Oh, jeez. I need to do it again.
Nope, thank you. You get your inspiration.
I'll just
If
mute
you're
it. I'll just mute it.
Please
in the
do.
video. Ghost, could you please do the same thing?
That requires me to remember, but...
I have a bleep sound effect you can use. They go nuts when I put those in. They go nuts when I put it in.
They think that you're hiding something important when usually it's not important at all.
Okay, just when I say...
Yeah, get fucked, Danny.
Yeah. So, you guys have taken a couple-day journey. The ship moves very fast. Couple things you guys may have noticed. Sky, obviously, you're perfectly fine being used to this environment. Dawn,
Yeah.
being outside of the sphere, things are a little harder to move, but it's not impossible to walk.
Okay.
It's just it feels off. Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
Some of your gear feels heavy.
Interesting.
Other than that, that's really the big stuff.
Well, if I'm going to be spending time in space with extra heavy gear, I guess I'll train.
Okay.
You
Sounds
gave him
like
a
a plan.
gravity chamber, Danny. Wait, don't I
Ghost,
have a
roll a
spell
D20.
Don't I have a spell that does that? He wants you to roll a d20, Ghost.
Oh,
Roll D20 for your 3 days of training.
Oh, yeah.
Natural 20. You hit the dummy, and as you feel the surge, you hit the neck, and nothing happens.
The fuck's
Oh.
that mean?
Vorpal sword?
Oh.
Vorpal
thought-
sword no worky.
It almost feels like taking a butter knife to wood.
Well, damn.
Bro, your sword don't worky. Have you ever sharpened it? Like, ever?
I assumed it was a magic sword that didn't need that.
But, Sky,
Yes.
With the 3 days of travel, you arrive at what was supposed to be your intended destination.
Before we got shot
Yeah,
down. Okay.
a small port realm called Sakon.
These
These
nuts!
nuts. Yeah. Uh-huh.
No,
Uh-huh.
it's spelled with a U.
It doesn't matter how it's spelled, it's what it sounds like.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
We are gonna get so banned from this port by making fun of them.
we're to our first stop, ladies and turtles.
I think they're okay.
Mannequins, turtles, and rope abominations.
Yeah. Well, he
And
I haven't seen him
and
in a
Beast
few
Creature.
days. Yeah. I haven't seen him in a few days. I don't know where he is,
That
but I keep hearing
whispering.
him. I keep hearing him.
Come to my cabinet, Lay.
I'll walk over to the cabinet. And then I will shake the cabinet.
Guy, there's only
Be
one
like, we're
issue.
falling off! Ah!
What, Danny?
Guy, there's normally just one issue here.
Okay.
The captain was the one who handled all the receiving and delivering.
Right.
You're not exactly sure who was supposed to be getting what.
Right. Do I even have the cargo we were moving at the time?
I mean, you haven't really taken a look.
I'll take a look.
Okay.
I have a ball of kinetic shielding. It can't work.
Guy, now here's the super bad thing after realizing. Remember the crash?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing was bolted to the ground.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh,
They
I
may
actually
all have
need
been in
to- I need to-
boxes, but you're not certain what's still intact or not.
Lay, do you want a better sword?
Okay. I'll quickly do like an inventory check and see inside the boxes, you know, if there's anything that's broken, if there's anything that's still intact that would be usable to sell.
Guy?
Yeah.
Roll investigation for me, please. If anyone would like to help him, please say so now.
It'd probably be Dawn, because I'm talking to a cabinet.
fine.
That's speaking
I'll
in
help.
whispers.
Thanks.
I'll
My
help.
0 has advantage. I needed it.
Sky, you know the captain. He was a good guy.
Yeah.
He stuck by his morals.
Okay.
When you start looking through every box, you notice that every single one of these is weaponry.
All right. Interesting.
Is this your usual cargo?
I'm not quite sure. You see, it was normally the captain that handled all the cargo offloading and loading up. So the most we ever did was move boxes. We never saw what was inside.
Oh.
It's from our usual supplier, so I assume.
No, it's not, Sky.
Oh, it's not from our usual supplier. So I have no idea what we're doing with these.
Like, you look around, you notice some of these are banned weaponry.
Oh boy. These are not good things to have aboard our ship.
But now here's the bigger issue. They're all broken.
Ooh. And we were supposed to deliver them
Yep.
here. Oh boy. Alright.
Well, you
Boy,
show
this would
up
probably
and
have
say
been something important to
shipment
know before getting here.
shipment delivered as requested. Some assembly required.
That may work down on the planets, but not here. Not outside the spheres.
Howard.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away from the cabinet now.
I'm just picturing like little rope tendrils sticking out of the cabinet and trying to draw you back.
The cabinet just whispered to me, "Slide your hand inside, you'll get something good. I'm leaving."
Come back. Come back.
Oh boy.
If you need any help with the cabinet,
Sky,
you can always
got an
ask.
18.
Yeah, I did get an 18.
Looking through, and you search around for, like, oh god, what are those called? Basically manifests of what the cargo was supposed to be.
Right.
In
Cargo
the captain's
manifests?
room, in the captain's room, in a box, you find that this was supposed to be delivered to a Marbo Kellbottom.
Have I heard him mention that name before, or heard that name?
Roll a history check.
4.
Double fours. Sounds sketchy.
It does sound sketchy.
Yeah, who names their child Marbo?
Yeah, like, only criminals do that.
Marble. We're now calling him Marble.
No, his name is Marbo.
No, Marble.
Well, I know who we're supposed to deliver this to. It's just he doesn't sound like a very good person.
The name definitely sounds familiar, but you can't put it. It's on the tip of your tongue, but you can't remember.
Oh man, I swear I've heard of him before, but I don't know where. All right.
Maybe
well,
he's a criminal.
He probably is. Is there any? Does it seem like the weapons are like completely busted, or they might be able to be put back together?
Roll me d20. I'm gonna call low. If it's low, some of them are salvageable.
Hey, the first time you roll well.
Yeah.
You find a crate that is intact. Everything else is basically junk at this point.
Okay.
The crate itself is intact, is what he means.
Oh, right.
Obviously.
Well, alright, I think we're gonna have to go into here with a bit of a plan. Because I'll drop off this crate that's not broken and try and talk my way into not being killed. But y'all should probably be ready on the ship. So do any shopping or whatever you need to do before I go and turn this in.
I mean,
Because
you
I may be
were in a
coming back
crash. It
unshot
wasn't your fault.
Yes, but if he is a criminal, he will not take kindly to 90% of his shipment being destroyed.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, we have several options here.
We do, but
Is he going to be happy with 10%? Or is he going to be just as angry as if we don't show up at all? But he's angry a few months later.
well, it's hard to say. Because we usually deal with people who are pretty kind, but just the illegal arms and the fact that I feel like I know who he is, but I just can't think of from where. Oh, Christ.
Come to my cabinet.
Is he just gonna sit in that cabinet until we're back?
I think he doesn't want his worldview shattered.
Come to my cabinet.
We could always set it on fire.
Well, that's not a very good idea.
We'd get him out of there.
I'll scuttle over to the cabinet. Yes, Gineye.
Just say you're a different person.
What do you mean by that?
I randomized
Why?
his appearance.
Lie about who you are?
Well, I
You
guess
now
we
look
could-
like a completely different person.
We could go in disguised,
Just say
yes.
you found the wreckage. And a guy was
the
there.
wreckage
And
the wreckage and is something that said to meet here for the drop.
no, you
Cargo
found a guy who
found-
was you found a guy who was dying, and he said, "Please, you've got to get this to Marbo." And he
Alright.
fixed up the ship, and this was the only thing that seemed to be good.
Alright.
Also, you decide what you look like. I randomized your appearance.
Uh,
Because if you let me do it, I will say how you look, but with a fake-looking mustache.
I guess, like,
Who would
I
you
don't know.
expect if your ship crashed on a planet, that thing you called us?
Right.
Who do you think would find you and not only be able to fix your ship?
I guess some
Jake
kind
from State Farm.
of human,
Jake from
smart
State
looking
Farm.
human, I suppose. Glasses and some kind of.
As you give me details, your person is shifting.
He's got glasses and perhaps he has like slick back hair. One of his glasses has like a folding what are they called? Like a zoom thing, you know, like a magnifying glass that he just flips over one eye.
Yeah.
Maybe a welding torch on his waist.
Funky shoes.
Funky shoes. of
Funky
course.
shoes. They're clown shoes.
Yes.
Good luck.
Thanks.
I recede into the cabinet.
All right. Well, before you live in the cabinet forever, would you like to come out and take a look around?
The shit out there solid.
Yes.
Okay. Lay, come here.
Mm-hmm.
I climb onto your shoulders. I'll trust it when I see you walk on it.
Fair enough.
Also, did you want that something good?
That was just to carry him.
Did you want the something good?
I don't think I need a new sword.
Clarify
but...
what the something good is.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Your sword ain't working. I have a spare sword.
What's your spare sword?
It's a long sword of warning. It doesn't have any pluses, I don't think, but it's a magical sword.
Well, you know, if you're not using it, I'll put it in my bag of holding just in case.
It also
I
gives
need
you
it.
advantage on initiative rolls, but you already have that.
I do
No,
not anymore.
He does not
Oh,
anymore.
congratulations. You have advantage on initiative rolls.
Yay.
I have to take that away from you now.
It's warding or warning?
Warning. You can't be surprised if you're asleep. You can't... Oh, yeah. I'll just read you the whole fucking thing. Where'd it go? While the weapon is in your person, you have advantage on initiative rolls. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet can't be surprised except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins.
Useful.
Now carry me.
Already am.
Is Gineye just like a coil of rope around Lay's shoulders right now?
No, foot is on each shoulder blade.
We're
each shoulder. And my
master
hands are on his head.
blastering it.
My hands are on his head. I'm fucking like hunched over like a fucking monkey. I do not want touch, not ground.
think I'm
Right.
kind of surprised you're so superstitious.
I'm kind of surprised he's not superstitious as a being that can turn into a rope. Basic laws of the universe make no sense.
Right about that.
Like that. That's me.
Alrighty. Is everyone ready to depart?
I think so.
Yeah. With trepidation.
Alrighty. So as the ship docks finally, look around as a small port as grab the man. That. You do notice a couple of large. So they're definitely not humanoid. They're a bit bigger. Maybe orcs. Completely covered except for forearms coming out of this pale skin.
What the fuck?
Nope.
Bro, I love space.
The void.
See, this is what I was warning you all about. We fucking fell off. There's nothing now.
You see this man.
I'm sorry, what the fuck is it on his arm? Bro's
It's
like, yo, I don't have enough tongue, so I installed a tongue on my arm.
It's currently wrapped up his arm, and you see just this small hook coming off his shoulder.
I see a halfling.
That is a halfling.
I've heard of pirates having hooks for hands before, but never a hook on your arm like that.
That's his thumb.
Oh dear God, it is.
Jemima, it's your people. You didn't tell me they all had magical thumbs.
Jemima is thinking about climbing back on board the ship.
Is
You
Leg
made
gonna be
me
the
get
only
off,
one
you can't
not
go
in a
back
cabinet?
What?
I'm not in the cabinet.
So
What?
now, Sky, I would like you to roll another history check with advantage. Now, seeing the man
Ask him if that's Marbo.
with a 12, that is Marbo Kelbottom, aka one of the biggest arms dealers on the galaxy.
Okay.
He has burned entire planets for one person betraying him.
Okay. Oh boy.
His favorite method is to wrap somebody's neck around his hook, whip it up, and then pull.
Okay. All right.
Marble is not a good nickname.
Wait, you need to think of a fake name. I'm gonna call you Sky.
Okay, sure.
Hey, Sky, is that the Marbo guy the note told us about?
Yes, I believe so.
Hey! Is your name Marbo?
Who's asking?
We found
Well-
this ship.
Yes,
And-
we found this ship.
This guy told us he was dying. He said that we needed to bring you this box.
The ship was kind of wrecked.
Yeah, it killed a lot of people when it landed on our market. And also everybody inside.
The captain of this vessel is dead.
Very
Yes.
much so.
I'm gonna
He
be
asked
surprised
us
if
to
anyone is
deliver this
alive.
box. We have to make deception checks.
No, he rolled shitty.
I also have a +9 to deception. Just saying, just flexing, you know.
What about the cargo?
Oh,
Only
imagine
one
having
box was
+9 to
unbroken.
deception.
Jesus Christ, why are you so good at lying? Yeah, so we found a cargo hold, and I mean, shit's smashed. We found this one. It looks like it's okay.
Puts it over, looks through it. This one is good.
I'm telling you, it looked like someone went in there and broke shit on purpose.
Yes. If you would like, you can come in and take a look at the rest to salvage any, but it appeared like most of them were pretty busted.
Then, as you see these 4 things stand up perfectly straight, they are not the size of orcs. They are twice the size of orcs.
Holy fucking
giants.
Colossus.
And you just watch as they all walk in unison.
Jemima.
What?
Does that give them bonus points?
Bonus points to what?
You're into tall guys.
Not that tall.
Okay, that's above the limit. Okay.
They're like a foot taller than Eden.
Yeah, not that tall.
Well, the good news is we don't have to carry those boxes.
Yeah?
So, you all were kind enough to return my property.
What was the guy's
Hold
dying
on,
wish?
Hold on, Danny.
Yeah.
Does everyone in space canonically have a Western accent? Or
All the criminals.
Okay.
Ah!
I think it's fair that you get at least some compensation.
That would be
Yeah.
very kind of you.
You watch as like he pulls the thing off his thumb and reaches into it.
Oh my god, it's a pocket?
Thumb pocket.
It's like you watch as he pulls out a little... It's a little device. He puts it on his hand and a screen pops up. As he then takes the little chip, puts it onto a box, and he watches it print something.
My eyes grow to the size of watermelons. What the fuck?
This is the amount I agreed on per case. You brought me 1 case. Somebody should at least be paid.
How'd
That's very generous of you.
it do that?
Hmm?
How'd thing come out of it?
With technology? Are
It's
you
a specific kind of magic, Gineye.
Are you fresh out of a sphere?
Oh god damn it,
Yes,
not
we
again,
are.
not again, not again. I run for the boat for my cabinet!
They crashed on our planet, and before the captain had perished, he informed us of, well, the rest of the world.
And
From the
Gineye
way
is
you're
not
talking-
taking it well.
From the way you're talking, you're a little more traveled.
Well, I've been not necessarily out of our
He-
sphere, but
He's
I
been
have
around. He's a bit more worldly wise than the rest of us.
We haven't been off our continent before.
I don't think there is another continent on our planet.
There's the Skull Continent.
And that's just an island. It's still probably the same continental plate.
There's also
Yeah.
Olympus.
You said that
Oh,
was a
yeah.
different plane.
Okay, correction. We haven't been off our island before. Except for a brief trip where we fought a Leviathan.
Oh. A little well combated then. Well, listen.
You'd be surprised. We fought a lot of things.
Listen, looking at a couple of you folks. Don't know how much use that sword's gonna be for you here.
He's talking to you, Lay.
Especially any plain old sheet of metal. Ain't gonna help you when it comes to real things. As he
Ghost, I think
says
he's
that he
telling you to
pats
get
his side.
fucked.
Fabulous. If you are all in the shop, that should be enough to get you at least a little suited up. Maybe stop by The corner shop on 3rd and 4th. That should be a good place for some starters for you folks.
It's very generous of you. Thank you.
Shopping trip.
As you guys walk out.
Yeah, but space shopping.
Sky,
But
or
space
no,
shopping.
Crit. As you realize, you're walking as these things,
I'm running, first off.
you
Continue.
bump into them.
Yeah.
Each of them are carrying 4 boxes, one in each arm.
Okay. And I could lift them. And?
You missed it, okay. You watch as all 4 of them just walk out.
What did I miss? I heard they have 4 arms.
Okay.
I'm going
you
back
guys-
to my fucking cabinet.
Guy, roll an Arcana check.
Okay.
You might recognize these things. Yeah, with a 20. Seeing the extra arms, you realize, oh, that's a star. Those are Starseer Hulks.
Them sure were words.
What?
Starseer Hulks. They're big space creatures.
Yeah, makes about as much sense as anything we've seen, considering we had reanimated dogs of death with speakers in their mouths just a few days ago. Or months, whatever the hell the time skip was.
And then
Days.
there's
It's been 3
Jemima,
days.
who's just...
I'm sorry, not Starseer, Starspawn. I would show a picture, but there's literally not a 5e picture of them, I think.
Damn.
I literally have tokens for them that says to be determined. Thank you, Mordekainen. But so with that, you all can regroup.
Gineye is still hiding. Pretty sure.
He was talking about spheres. Fucking that shit ain't right. That ain't natural.
It's actually specifically natural.
Nah. Shit's flat.
Oh,
I'm telling you.
they're kind of like pale carnages. Neat.
Oxy!
Lay knows just about as much as what a carnage is as anything else.
I mean, Carnage from Spider-Man. But they're
Red
like,
venom.
they're ripped.
Yeah, the only Spider-Man Lay knows about is that time where Gineye was shooting webs out of his butt.
I did do that once.
Giving context for people who are watching, but okay, Ghost.
I know, I know.
Okay. So, guy, he gave you 5,000 credits.
Gotcha. I'll have to write that down. Well.
Because guess what, you gold-using bastards?
Don't work
Our
here.
money is not used in this area.
You're in space. They don't have gold.
Do I happen to have credits from before the crash?
Yeah, any cash you would have had beforehand.
Ah,
So about 1,500.
you gave me 3K, but whatever.
Oh, I gave you 3K?
Yeah.
Yeah, take this 3K.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of where you guys are at the moment.
Well, would you guys like to gander at space shops? We got
Well,
a few things that I'm sure you don't
I mean,
have down in the plains.
I'll look, but I don't think I know what anything is.
Although it definitely seems like my sword is not working as well now that we're not on the planet.
Oh,
so
yes, none of your, well, most of your items will not.
And it's a good thing I gave you a better sword.
which also probably is tied to the planet.
Yeah.
Bruh. It's tied to a different universe, I'll have you understand.
Like, Ghost, here's the thing. Normally, magic weapons feel light. They feel like accustomed to what you can use. Your swords are heavy.
Good for training, not much else.
Yeah. They're off balance by a lot.
Well, time to see if they have any space swords.
I'm sure there's a few.
Hey, Danny.
Hello?
Did I ever figure out Dunamancy?
Not quite.
Okay, cool. Just
Did
asking.
you eat a wizard? Have you tasted a wizard yet?
Yeah, let me, I'm grabbing it. Where is it? That one?
Question: have you tasted a wizard yet?
No, come back.
I'm pretty sure he's probably licked Ember.
I'm really trying to copy paste it. You now have access to the following spell list, or you have access to the spell list of the following classes: Bard, Cleric, Grave, Wizard, Druid, Moon, Paladin, Vengeance.
Right.
Because, and a reminder, the person I got Axie from, a reminder, was a wizard!
Why are you so fucking loud?
Because he's yelling through his mic.
Jesus Christ, you're peeking.
Alright, whatever. I'm staying in my cabinet.
Before we leave, I'll knock on the cabinet and be like, Gineye, do you still have that bib that continuously bleeds?
I vomit the butcher's bib at him.
I will add that to a bag of holding. I'm gonna go see, since we don't have any use for this or anyone willing to buy it where we're from, this place seems seedy enough that somebody
Ghost?
wants one.
It's not dripping.
Bro, the blood stopped.
It's just a bit.
I am saddened
Do
by this.
magic items not work outside of our...
Not all of them. Some of them might.
I was gonna say, your mannequin one seems to be working fine.
Most will not.
Sky, you know, it's mainly anything that would rely on a deity, because once you're not in the sphere of a deity,
Right.
you're cut off.
Anything that has to do with holy magics or gods of any kind. But if it were, say something that had to do with, I don't know, pulling on the fabric of reality or time or whatever, it might work still.
Does my necklace still work?
I don't know. Do you feel healthy?
Does my necklace still work?
No.
It's on the
Ooh.
squishy again.
How do I reset my con?
What was it before?
I don't know.
What? Okay.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, how much?
Danny changed it.
How much does your
I didn't touch it. You told
How
me
much
not
does the
to.
amulet give?
It sets.
It sets it to, what, 20?
Oh.
Yeah.
Where's your character sheet? There's your character sheet.
Let's see. I think I
Is
may
the
have-
number blue? Oh fuck, the number's not blue.
No, it's not. Hang on. I think I may have it saved.
I mean, what's a halfling's AC when wearing spiked leather armor?
It was 15 before.
It was 15.
Why would the AC be relevant, Ghost?
Oh yeah, con is different. Yeah, never mind.
You good?
Lay.
Apparently I'm not good. I just noticed when I leveled up my AC, so went back to default. Yes.
So it was 15.
I'll hand the bib
It was
back.
15, yes.
Wear me like a scarf.
I thought you didn't want to be brought around.
Wear me like a scarf.
Wait, Dawn, I fixed it so the amulet actually does do it the correct way.
Okay, that's good.
So
You gonna do it,
you
Ghost?
lose Ooh, you lose 3 HP per level.
Lay doesn't want to split the party in space, so I guess I have a rope scarf.
So how much HP am I losing?
39.
It's the hard knock life for you. Oh yeah, Danny?
The drop, okay. So, Dawn, you are now set to a happy 96.
6 HP! I went from 135 to 96.
Damn.
Okay. So, I'm assuming you guys go walk around and look at stuff.
Yeah, presumably.
So, for you, Sky, this is just a walk in a normal day.
Right.
Everyone else, you are horrified as you walk through what can only be described as, like, something out of Star Wars.
What's Star Wars?
There's different types of stalls left and right with, like, neon signs pointing out things.
Everything's so colorful and bright.
It is quite dark on this sphere, by the way.
Like you got all these lights that are really bright. Very
Um,
weird.
You literally watch as this guy is buying something from a shop. He pulls out this giant bug, cuts off the head, puts a straw in the neck, and hands it to him.
Oh, those are a delicacy. You might want to try one.
No.
I think Lay's the only one who can eat right now.
It looks like coconut water.
Lay can always eat.
Lay, would you eat that?
Probably.
Okay.
Although it being a delicacy and we being short on cash is probably not what I should eat.
The delicacy for street vendor food. As you guys do cross that shop that he was talking about.
Is this where we're supposed to be looking?
I believe so.
As he watches another finely dressed halfling and 2 more of those hulks walk out of the store and then walk down the road.
This is more halflings than I've seen in 2 years.
Yeah, a lot of criminals happen to be halflings.
All right then.
Understandable.
All right then.
I've met
Guy.
you.
Roll a history check.
I'm not a criminal, Gineye, and you know
I didn't
it.
say you are. I said you were genetically predisposed to be.
What you remember is about 50 years ago, this one bastard named James just popped up. He was just dropped off
Oh my god.
by a Zeppelin.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, this guy, it's a long, old story. This guy named James just showed up, and his appearance kind of spiked the criminal underworld and the halfling community.
There really wasn't one before him. He made it.
And
Literally.
he kind of just
He made the
caused it to
community.
happen.
Is he still alive?
Probably.
Is there any way we can track him down?
Would I know who he's affiliated with, Danny?
Marble.
Well,
Considering Marble is like his great-great-great-grandson.
he's affiliated with.
Wait, what? Which way?
I literally just said he made the community.
Oh my god, he's a slut.
Oh,
Also, apparently, halflings have a very fast reproductive cycle, because you have
Jemima,
to be, like,
Jemima,
10 or 12 every time
Jemima,
a generation starts.
What?
Jemima,
What?
how fast?
Not that fast.
Sky,
Are you sure?
Yeah.
from what you've heard, you think it was because of the other races.
Yes.
There are technically no halflings here. I mean, there are halflings, but in the case of their
Right.
half of something.
Right. Listen, y'all are from one place. Everyone out here is from all kinds of other spheres where the same logic doesn't really apply. Halflings in your sphere may be something different, but here they're made of any race they can get in the hole, you know?
You're making me want to start killing people.
Well,
You know, it's a really
don't
good.
do that.
I don't know. I'm. It's not a good thing. I wish I were able to pass out.
I mean, have you tried?
No, you're physically unable to.
I'm physically unable to. I can't sleep,
You even
Gineye.
close your eyes?
You just have
They
eyelids.
don't have eyelids.
Does that get dry?
She's made of wood.
She doesn't make.
Honestly, I was
Doesn't
going to say
have
her
eyes.
eyes are glass. Like,
John, you are a mannequin meant for building armor on. You do not have glass eyes.
alright then, just paint it on
Are we
eyes.
gonna go
Yay.
inside?
We are in the middle of the street.
We should
We
go
have been.
inside.
Yeah. I guess we go inside then. God.
As you get
If
inside,
I find James.
you see a nice store being ran by a high elf. Or in this case, a sun elf.
You gonna tell me that's not an elf?
No, that is a sun elf.
I don't like that.
In this case, unlike high elves, these are elves that are born close to a sun.
So just the evolved high elf?
Yeah.
That like high elves are called high elves because they're just taller and thus closer to the sun.
Well,
Well,
these
there-
ones are literally just
well, no,
born closer to the sun.
Well, there's also, like, at least in older versions of D&D, there's sun elves and moon elves.
What you're telling me is
But
all elves are just a spectrum between how close you are to the sun when you're born.
Well, the sun elves are sort of
I don't want right
yellowy,
answers here, Dawn.
brownish.
Dawn, the joke is they're astral elves. They're
I
space
know!
elves.
I know.
I don't want your right answers. Get them out of here.
You notice that above his right eye, massive bruise. He's holding a piece of meat to it.
Are you okay?
Just a little banged up for my buck.
Does magic work out here?
Yeah, mostly. Your
None of
divine
mine
magic,
does.
Your divine magic might be a little. Yes, yours does, Ghost. You have nature now. Remember?
Yeah, where's the nearest tree?
I point to a tree in the street.
That's a tree?
They may look a bit different, but yes.
I thought it was a
trees.
rock.
Yeah, they kind of do look like rocks. Depends on which planet you're on.
Needless to say, how may I help you find customers today?
Well,
Can
these folks are new to space, and they're looking to get some wares that will actually work.
That is fair. That is fair.
Danny,
Hello.
does healing magic work?
Yeah.
Can I have a look at that bruise, please?
I mean, sure.
'Cause... Come on, actually do what I told you to. I clicked on it. Why are you not rolling? Oh, there it is.
The bruise disappears. Like, oh, thank
There you
you. Damn little goblins, but we'll make it through. We always do.
What? Goblins?
Yes, the collector that just came and took my rent.
Oh.
It may seem like it, but she's
Um,
not one of their kind. She's not from our community, if you
I'm
know.
gonna castrate my alternate.
Hey, Danny.
Hi.
As he says that, I'm gonna slink off of Lay's shoulder.
Okay.
and start heading the way I saw them going.
Okay.
Carry on.
Also,
Um,
your alternate, I was expecting this to be like a brother or something,
No,
and therefore
it's
you would be
my
like,
alternate.
That's why
okay.
no one's been able to
I'm-
find him.
I'm gonna cut things off of him.
I'm gonna cut things
Does that
off
kind of
you.
make you like the great aunt to all these guys?
Yeah, basically.
Or also the mother, because alternate. It's
I want
more
to
yourself
murder
than your.
him. I'm torn between this sort of I want to murder him and I want to like severely like
Why do
mess
you
him
want?
up so that
What did he do wrong to you? Your only complaint is he fucked.
Also, you owe a lot of back birthday presents to your great grandchildren.
he is ruining my family name.
Is he?
Yes. He also got me kidnapped.
You're having this chat out of things, right?
Well, yeah, I left.
Yeah, he got me kidnapped. Remember? I still owe him a debt of pain.
So I do happen to act as a general store, for any communications and self-defense needs.
Do you have any space swords?
Every sword here is a space sword.
Yes, we have weaponry. Melee weaponry. It's not the best choice, but it's doable. Most things
Laser
out here
swords.
will gun you down before you get even close.
Yeah,
Gun?
I'll take the chance,
Oh, wait, yeah.
considering I have a
I mean,
zero
I'm aware of what
dex.
guns are.
What?
I've seen guns before. Carry
Yeah.
on.
Dawn, you've seen prototype airsoft guns.
Yeah.
As you walk into this room, all three of you see these wonderful, like, high-tech rifles, pistols. This is laser weaponry. Notice, looking around, you notice, like, I don't see any swords or anything. As the vendor goes over, well, we normally don't carry swords because of how heavy and bulky they are, but we do carry these. As she pulls out a cylinder. If you'd like to give it a try,
Okay.
all you do is make sure this side's pointing up and press this button.
Laser sword.
It's a lightsaber, yeah.
I'm so torn between wanting a gun and wanting one of those.
I mean, you can use rapiers, so I'm sure like a laser sword would be probably the same weight class.
Yeah,
Is it a finesse weapon?
it is a versatile weapon.
Ugh.
To be exact, these are sunblades.
How much
Jemima's
are
just
these?
standing there with eyes that are just huge.
Depending on the model, it ranges from 500 to 1,000.
All right.
Actually, newbies, I'll say, depending on the model, 350 is the cheapest, 750 is the highest.
Thank you. It's very
Yeah.
appreciated.
Not many people ask about these days. These are more of a backup, worst case scenario.
Well, where these folks come from, swords are pretty predominant.
But now, if you're looking for something that's really meant to defend yourself, he goes over and picks up a pistol.
That looks way more advanced than I know what to do with.
Now, this is what we call a las gun.
I'm assuming this store, since it sells things, has a gun range.
Yeah.
Lei is intrigued and, has zero ability range skill whatsoever, but would like to try seeing what they do.
Jemima's intrigued and also kind of terrified.
We're willing to show it off and make sure you know what you're using.
What would I roll to shoot it?
That is going to be... So, looking at it, it's technically not a strength or dexterity check. It can be a dexterity check, but it's also not technically.
Okay, so I just roll dex just to, test fire this thing?
Yeah.
That's better than I thought was going to happen.
Otherwise, I would also say it could be considered a wisdom weapon. Because you're aiming. So, high
Slightly
perception
better
works.
at those. This is about what Lay was expecting shooting a gun.
So the first shot, which was supposed to be a 10, you fire it, you watch as you pull the trigger, you feel no kick. But it hits, and you just see a flash of light and a scorch mark. To be exact, this weapon does... As I pull out the DM's guide,
The laser pistol?
3d6.
Yeah, 3d6.
It weighs 2 pounds, has a range of 40 to 120, and each ammunition, which is an energy cell, has 50 shots.
Impressive. I'll stick with melee weapons. I'll hand the gun to Jemima.
Okay. I guess I'll try figuring out if this how I feel about the gun. Do I roll a dexterity check?
Yep. Dexterity or wisdom, your choice. Don, you fire, you take off the thing's head.
Oh. Oh.
Not saying there.
Well then.
Don, part of you hurts. You just shot a mannequin.
Yeah? Well then.
Now, this one's easy enough to learn with any type of special training. You want to try something a little bigger, you watch as they go over, they pull off an actual rifle.
Looks kind of big.
They hand it over, it's 7 pounds.
Oh. Still try it.
Danny, did Joan just stay on the ship? Or is
Yeah.
he, like, with us? Okay.
Yeah, he stayed behind.
I'll still try.
This one is going to be a dexterity. It's heavy.
It's
I'll see
not
if
real
they-
good.
You fire, it hits. 3d8 radiant, 7 pounds, 100 to 300 range, and then 30 shots per cell.
Hmm.
All of these also have the reload function. So,
So what's the difference between them? My brain kind of...
d8s and d6s.
Okay.
You said the sword was a sunblade?
Yes, it's technically a sunblade. But you know what? I said fuck it, we're doing lightsabers. They made me watch the last the last movie of the original trilogy recently.
I
So-
still need to make Kurt watch the rest of the trilogy with me.
You had an option. You made me watch Last Starfighter.
I know! I'm sorry!
Imagine.
That Starfighter was pretty good, though.
It's good!
It was good, But she's like, I'm gonna make you watch Star Wars, and then we didn't.
Well, we watched the first one, okay?
Okay, but so what are you guys thinking?
Y'all should ask how much gun cost.
Yes. Because I don't really know that I have much in the way of money.
The pistols are 1,000. The rifle is 1,700, and then ammo is 100 each.
Well,
It's hard when it's not my money that I'm worrying about.
so we got 5,000 from him, right? So I can divvy that up however it needs to be done.
Also the cost of the Sunblade.
Jenaya's gone. Yeah, so well, it depends on which model Sunblade you want to get. I don't know. Let me know what y'all want, and I can do the math.
What did we get paid?
We got 5,000, and if need be, I can spare a few credits. Because I don't need anything. I'm not a weapon fighter.
So while people are thinking this over, Crit,
Yeah.
you're following them.
Yeah. Have I caught up?
You're linking them about 10 feet behind them.
Good. So using my skills of perception,
Yeah.
because I don't know what the fuck a credit is, does it look like he's carrying a bag of jingly?
It looks like he has something attached to the back of his hip.
Okay.
Which
And
is
his
normally the
big
money
boy
hip.
friends. His big boy friends.
Yeah.
What's going on with them? What do they look like? Like,
There's two of them. They're walking very slowly. Roll perception check.
okay.
Yeah, you notice something very important.
What? They got eyes on their ass? Oh. So what you're saying is...
Sleep.
You try that. He watches all of them turn around and look like, what the hell?
Oh no.
You're telling me that each and
Oh,
every
64?
single one of them has more than 90 HP!
Nah, you watch as the legs of one of them just pass out. You watch as the entire thing flips and hits its head on the ground.
You're telling me one goblin had 90 HP?
Yeah.
Jesus!
Technically a number, but 90 was enough to... a lot of it carried over.
But not into another one to knock it out. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. As you watch as the suit breaks and the other two pop out. They're like... you watch as they both take something off of their hip and start looking around.
At which point, I comically flip up a hood over my little wormy body and go invisible.
Okay.
All right.
Does Gineye even need weapons?
He is a weapon.
He's
All
got
right.
Axie. He's
Damn.
fine, right?
I worm. So okay. What's the group doing now that one of their guards has fallen over?
The other one's like... The other one has shed off its skin. You see 3 more goblins.
So they're
all
leaving their
carrying-
suits.
Yeah, with each of them carrying one of those things that they're now holding in their hand, pointing around.
Okay.
And you see the last guy. He's like, you notice another halfling, long pointy ears, big nose.
Okay. Now, quick question. Wait. There's another halfling?
The halfling that was with them.
Okay, there's only the one. Got it. Now, next question. I just looked up the year in which the French Revolution took place. It was 1789 to 1799. During those years, firearms were a common use, and specifically in the French Revolution, it was commonly the musketoon and the French carbine were both used. It's a combination of a musket and a blunderbuss, and then also a musket.
I'm asking
Gineye
if Axie knows how to...
Gineye definitely can use a gun.
Okay, are we saying that Axie can become a musket? Because I'm okay with that.
No. I'm saying if I steal one of their guns, I'm gonna know what to do with it.
Okay.
I'm gonna slide over to Mr. Not actually a halfling.
No, he's a halfling. He's just a halfling with something else that's a half. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, no. He has a bad wisdom score.
Oh no.
It's gonna fail, don't worry about it.
Yeah. As you get in there, you realize, oh, hey, this is a champion fighter.
I take inventory. So okay, when I'm in someone, do I have all the knowledge they would have, or is that the prying thing that kills their soul?
You know that this person is level 9
Okay.
fighter champion.
Okay. Can I get a vibe from their soul? Like their alignment via vibe check.
Chaotic neutral,
Okay.
as all halflings should be.
Okay.
Use
But
you.
he did just mafia stick up a store, yeah? Like
Halflings are
give
most
us your
obvious
protection
lawful
money.
good.
Last thing you see, he was collecting protection money.
Yeah. And I would just like to point, I want to read a couple excerpts from my character sheet. I judge people by their actions, not their words. Tyrants must not be allowed to oppress the people. I protect those who cannot protect themselves. Gineye totally hates the mafia.
Okay.
I take stock of what he has on him.
You see one pistol-looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that is really it, other than a small chip and a wallet.
A small chip and a wallet.
Yep.
Okay.
You also have something in your ear.
Is it screaming at me?
No, it's off at the moment.
I hate that my first response to hearing you've also got something in your ear is expecting Crit to say, I eat it.
Very curt response.
I'm gonna walk over to the goblins at the suit that fell over and go, "What's going on?" In his voice.
Hey, bro, we don't know what happened. They passed out.
They're not dead?
Don't think so.
They will be.
Do we leave them or do we take them with?
Take them with. I got a hunch. I'm going back to that shop.
Okay, do you want us to... We need to guard you. Gramps told us to stick on you like glue. You know what happened last time we didn't listen to Gramps?
Yeah, okay, let's go. I'll check up the shop later.
Okay.
Can you just put him in the middle?
Yeah. He can be the head. Come on, Gary. It's like, oh, damn it. As they like re-suit up the soup, stitch it back together, and you just see the one head like
The
just
hands
like,
of the suit.
Wait, what happened? What happened? Because sleep only lasts a minute.
Yeah, but it's a great distraction.
Yeah.
I expected them all to fall asleep, but you know, whatevs.
You realize these people have been trained.
Yeah.
This ain't Kansas anymore, motherfucker. Welcome to Space Jam.
Oh. Where the goblins are not level 1.
The goblins live longer than 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I still remember the fact that, like, really early on, I think I vicious mocked a goblin to death.
To death.
Was it kobold? Yeah.
To death.
Yes.
His head exploded.
Yes.
I think that was in the first episode.
Yeah. As I said, really early on.
It set us on the right path.
It did kind of just set the vibe for the whole everything with it. So Jineye's now pretending to be a halfling and going with them to go meet, I guess James?
If you find him.
They did say Gramps.
If you find him.
Oh, you're right, not great-great-great-Gramps.
If you find him, let him know that Jemima says hi.
I can't hear that.
I know.
That'd be meta.
Do you want to go back to them in the shop now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Also, do you have communicators?
Did you say do
What's
you
it?
or we do?
Do you?
No, that was the shopkeeper asking y'all a question.
They're trying to
It's a
upsell.
communicator.
Do I have a communicator, Danny?
You have one, but you're not sure where the rest of yours are.
I have one, but the rest of these folks don't.
I mean, if you're willing to buy a set, I can bring the price down.
That would be nice. All we would need is what? Set of 4?
Jonah,
Yeah,
me, Lay, Gineye, that's 4.
Yeah, a set of 4 then.
Okay, that's going to be an additional 300.
All right.
Okay. What was the pricing on all of this stuff?
Mine was probably $750 because probably needing to get the best model since I'm the only melee, or I'm only using melee.
Okay.
Are you getting a gun, Don?
Yeah, I should get a gun. I also kind of am sitting here like, I also really kind of want a sword.
I mean, go for it. We got money. We got a bit of money.
I kind of want both. Oh dear, that's things falling over.
So you have 3 high-end models you can pick from.
Okay.
High-end model 1 is it's a nicer sword. It's like an actual sword hilt. But then you hit it, and it's basically the Doom sword, if I have to think of anything close to it.
Damn.
Customizable light and all that junk.
It got RGB controls?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they sell the crystal that changes the light. The higher models just come with one, so you can customize it right away. The other one is just the standard cylindrical model, but it's longer. And then the final one is dual-sided.
So, Doom Sword, Long Sword, or Darth
Maul?
Which would you rather have?
I am used to the long sword. Like, is there any difference in the, like, reach or stats of the Doom Sword versus the long sword?
So the longsword, it does have it doesn't have like a longer reach, but the blade is longer and lighter. You know that thing where people can use this lightsaber to cut a door?
Hmm.
It can cut through a thicker door. But mainly a little more utility there. The other one, the handle is heavier. It will be much more kind of like what you're used to.
Doom Sword it is.
Okay.
And that's 750?
Yeah.
Okay. And then, what do you want done?
Well, first of all, I don't know what the Doom sword looks like because I have never
Google
played
Doom Eternal Sword.
It's kind of like
Big glowing.
It's a big
many
sword with
blades.
lots of
Two-pronged
little
sword.
swords sticking off of it.
boy, that
Yeah,
was
like
terrible drawing.
two-pronged sword.
Like, it's not exactly the Doom sword. It's just it has that nice pommel. It projects to like a fancy sword. So if you're talking more rapier, the long one is up your alley.
Yeah, probably the long sword is best. And was kind of thinking. Okay, so that's long sword is what, 750?
Yeah.
I've got the math. Just worry about what you want.
Also, there's the
Because
full
I was-
weapon description in case anyone else on the other sides wants to see.
Okay, so there's that, and then I should have a gun. Is it stupid to pick the rifle?
Do you think
No.
you can handle a rifle?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
God?
It's up to you. It's up to you. I'm not influencing anything this time around.
Because I don't know which is better. It does more damage, but it's heavy.
So long story short, one's two-handed, one's one-handed.
So with a one-handed weapon, you can't do the reload property on it. Like you can't reload on the fly, and obviously it takes up two hands. With a one hand, you can fire and reload in the same turn.
But do note that the energy cartridges apparently have 50 shots, so will we ever have 50 rounds of combat?
No, that means that
No,
that's
no,
a
but,
cartridge, not how much ammo is fitting in the gun. That's how much you're buying in one, purchase. So 50 bullets, not 50.
You don't use it and then a cell is deleted.
Yeah. It's not like a battery. It's more of your stock, like a mag.
Okay. You get a
Okay,
bullet
now
box
I'm
with
confused.
Okay, I'll get a
No,
pistol.
it's
Hold up! An energy cell, when you shoot it, how many times do projectile come out?
I'm reading.
Do you get 50 shots per cell or 1 shot per cell and it can hold 50 cells?
The fuck is the reloading property?
You look at all of the guns. It's the ammunition property. You can use a weapon that has the ammunition property to make a ranged attack only if you have ammunition to fire from the weapon. Each time you attack with the weapon, you expend 1 piece of ammunition. Drawing the ammunition from a quiver, case, or other container is part of the attack. Loading a one-handed weapon requires a free action, or a free hand. The ammunition of a firearm is destroyed upon use. If you're using a weapon that has the ammunition property to make a melee attack, you treat the weapon as an improvised weapon. A sling must blah 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 blah. Reload. A limited number of shots can be made with a weapon that is reload property. A character must then reload it using an action or bonus action, the character's choice. Like, laser rifle has the specifications for if it's two-handed.
You get 50 shots and then you have to reload.
Okay, but do I put 1 cell in or 50?
One cell at 50 shots.
Okay.
The loading property and reloading property are different.
Oh,
Okay.
they do be.
Well, it
So-
sounds to me like the rifle then does not have too much of a disadvantage because it still shoots
So
quite a few
Dawn,
turns.
I'm going to interject just so you know.
Yeah.
One-handed, you could use a sword or you could cast a spell. Two-handed, you have to put the gun down to cast.
Okay, pistol it is.
Okay, how much are pistols, Danny? 1,000, you said?
The pistols, I think, were... Yeah, they were 1,000.
Okay. Is there anything else? Well, how much ammo do we want to buy? 100 for each of you, so 2 cartridges each. Wait,
Yeah.
Ghost, you're not getting a gun, are you? Are you getting a gun, Ghost?
No, Lay feels better with the long sword.
Okay,
So,
then just the 2 cartridges for you, Don.
Oh, I had the Doom
Or
sword
do you want more?
completely wrong.
maybe go 3 just to be safe.
Yeah, I don't know why you were
That's-
drawing a fan, Ghost. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
I-
like
I-
a 2-pronged sword.
I mean, it has like little jagged. Like, I'll just slide it over to for my end.
Oh yeah, I
but
already
there-
DM'd
there's-
it to Dawn.
Yeah, there's like little blades that come off the side, but I was thinking they were bigger. It's more of
Kinda
a
like
Oh, you
this.
know what? There's also spears.
Kind of like that.
It's still not that. That's not it.
Well, I'm good with what I've got.
Yeah, it's more like that. It's the blue one.
I was thinking the
Yeah,
lower
yeah,
ones
yeah.
were big, jagged, not
Oh,
little
you're
jagged.
right.
Where'd you even? Sky, where'd that one come from?
I don't know. It's some kind of sword from a game, and it's like
Like,
the same
okay,
thing.
there
It's
are
a
other
red-
designs for the crucibles. As a note, that's what they're
Yeah.
called, crucibles. None of them look like that.
I don't know.
Who the
There's
fuck
some
made
kind
the
of
tuning
red...
fork?
It do look like a tuning fork.
It looks like a turning fork.
So, moving on. I'm assuming you've bought 2 swords, 1 gun, some ammo, and a communicator set. Correct?
That sounds right.
What? It's 2 gun. No, wait, what?
Two
Two
swords,
swords,
one gun, ammo for
Communi-
each, communicators.
Right, 3 sets of ammo.
Okay.
So it should come out to 41, I think.
1,000.
No, 31. 31. Because it's 300, 750, 750, 1,300. Yeah, 31.
Thank you, Steam, for the random restart pop-up.
Bro, did you know it's time to update?
Yep, it is.
Alright, I will pay the 3,100.
Alrighty. Well, it's a pleasure doing business with you, fine folk.
You as well.
Yeah.
Do stay safe on the streets. It's a little dangerous nowadays.
Don't get punched again.
Yeah, it seems so. I haven't been back here in quite a bit. It's gotten a bit more crime filled, it seems.
Ever since the Chem Bottoms took over.
Wasn't it Kelp Bottom?
No, I said Chem Bottom.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
He's right. He said Ken Bottom.
Okay.
And see, they're not ruining your name. They have a similar name.
Yeah. Ever since they dethroned the last guy in charge, this new guy's been a little strong-handed.
Who is the last guy in charge?
The last guy was
Cricket.
I forget the
Danny
first name. It
rolling
was
the
like
random
really
name list.
No, the first name was really weird. It was like KK.
KK Slider?
Slight.
No,
I hate you.
no, Kiki or KK as in KEKE.
Mama.
I think last name was like Appleturn or something.
Apple Blossom?
No, it was Appleturn.
Good.
Wait, Apple Blossom.
Did I say something
James
bad?
hasn't been in power for ages.
Didn't happen to... Is he still alive?
He's still somewhere. He retired. He's
heading
hiding
back.
somewhere, running the business while the kids do all the hard work.
Sounds like James.
That's mostly why he even had so many families. You guys are really that new, aren't you?
They are. I've been around the block, but it's been a
You
while
still
since
look
I've
like that
been-
dude, by the way.
Long
Yeah, I know.
story short, when James came in, he started about 20 different families.
Welcome.
Jemima
Easy.
visibly coughs.
It's easy when you got a dick.
Issue was he was the only one of his kind. So not all those families worked out.
I bet.
There was a one species where the kids eat the dad. That was awkward.
No, just some wouldn't conceive, some weren't strong. So, Gith and goblins. Those ones had the highest turn rate, as he would put it.
What ones?
Goblin
and
fucker!
goblins.
Goblin fucker! Goblin fucker!
Do be careful. Some of the goblin side of the family are very sticky-fingered.
Of course.
At this point, Jemima probably looks extremely uncomfortable.
And also, if you see anyone who looks kind of like a dwarf, keep away.
Why?
Those were his main family.
Why do they look like a dwarf?
His actual wife was a dwarf.
Why do they look like a dwarf? Well, you
Is my
see, when
internet
a
cutting out
daddy
again?
halfling and a mommy dwarf love each other very much.
My internet's cutting out again, I think, because you guys keep disappearing.
Dang.
I
His
got
main
this.
wife was a dwarf.
Oh.
So
Oh.
the main family, the ones who are in charge and keep the others in line, all tend to be a little stouter.
Guessing you liked him short.
He had a phrase that I am not willing to say.
Mm?
Well, he just said he's not willing to say.
That bad, huh?
Let's just say something dagger ear.
Hmm. Yeah, sounds.
As that relates to dwarves, not at all.
Highly racist on elves.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
elves
beginning to
didn't
like this
elves
person
didn't
less
work.
and less.
elves didn't work for him.
Do I dare ask humans?
I mean, if they were shorter. But did not have the best time with taller folk.
Freak.
Did you call him a freak or Danny a freak?
I called James a freak.
From the giant fucker.
What?
You heard him. You heard him.
No, I heard half of it.
He called you a giant fucker.
James is a freak.
Now you can. Okay, alright. No, whatever.
He's the opposite of Dawn.
Yeah?
He has a gigantic. She has a. You know.
She has a giant fetish, and he
And
has
he
a
has-
short person fetish.
Yeah. But moving on.
Jemima wants to kind of kill him.
You guys make it back to the hideout.
Cool.
The goblins open the door. Oh, you big bro.
Oh no.
I go in.
Okay.
I'm playing this out. I'm playing this out, Danny.
Oh boy.
Once again, you walk in and then you see sitting in the chair that this man normally sits in. Marbo.
What? Yeah, I see Marbo.
You see Marbo sitting
Okay.
there in your chair. Like, and welcome back.
What name? What name?
N.
Marbo.
Ken?
N.
Spell it.
A-E-N.
A-E-N. I was just hearing N. Wait, is it Ken?
I said Ken.
I go ask him to spell it, and he just says A-N. Okay,
No, I
Ken, with a K, like the Clark.
Yep.
Except that's not
Well,
spelled with...
well, well.
Shut up!
Well, do you have my money?
I pull the bag off of my... You said it was on the hip?
Yep.
And I put it on the table.
Good. I'm very talkative today. What's going on, cousin?
One of the goblins just fell asleep.
You feeling okay?
No, I'm feeling something weird. Weird feeling. That
You're
shot.
talking
I don't know.
funny.
I'm using his... I said I was using his voice this entire time.
You're using his voice, but you don't have his accent.
Oh. There's... I don't know what it is. There's something weird about that shop.
Well,
Put on an affected, like, Western accent.
No, I don't... I'm not gonna... I don't know to do that. I've never heard this guy talk before.
You've heard everybody
Say?
else.
good to see that you're... Hope you feel better. Also, thanks for not trying to stiff me this time.
Yeah,
No,
about that. I
no.
pull out the laser pistol and I fire at him.
Roll a dex?
Crit's overthrowing. Crit's about to put a man in power.
Okay.
I was just doing this to get close to the guy when he's alone.
So that's gonna be 3d6.
And I'd like to point out in a turn I can do the attack action 3 times.
Okay. Technically... Yeah, he does. All those hit.
Oh, yeah, and it's the... How much damage?
3d6.
3d6. Okay.
3d6, so roll 96, and it's gonna be
Yeah.
halved.
It's gonna be halved. Okay. And when I do this, as I pulled the trigger last time, I want to, as that same rope strand I grabbed him as, jump out of his back.
Okay.
So I'm
Well,
on
that
the
is
floor.
a awkward situation to
And-
wake up to.
Hood up so I'm invisible.
Okay.
So I have just started a blood feud.
Did you knock him
Alright.
out first?
No.
Okay.
As far as he's concerned, someone just grabbed onto him and has been piloting his body.
So half that is gonna be 20?
I mean, technically 19, but...
Yeah, 19.
Probably not going to kill him considering the goblins had near 90 HP.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
As like you back off, you put the hood up, you watch he's like, cousin! He drops the gun, goes over, checks him, like, I'm so sorry, something was in me. Or he's like, it's fine. He just like backhands him once. He watches, he stands up, dusts himself off, Crit.
Yeah.
He is perfectly fine.
Interesting.
As you look, he's wearing some kind of vest underneath his clothes.
Mm-hmm.
He's laser proof.
Oh, that's cute.
Is he possession proof?
He's about that. There's a lot of things he's not proof. Because my guess is they're so worried about technology, they're not worried about magic. Yeah?
It's a foreign concept, yes.
So by the way, Danny, did you know that the effects of the Cloak of Invisibility let you keep making attacks while invisible for 2 hours?
Did not know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dear God! Dear God!
It's greater invisibility, not the baby kind.
None of them can cast See Invisible.
Yeah. So I'm going to start moving around the room in a strafing fashion. And just, start.
And I start blasting.
And I start using my gun!
And I start blasting.
So I'm assuming you're gonna keep doing this till they're all dead.
I mean, depends on how quickly would they die. Like, what does the first hit do?
Who are you aiming at?
Marbo.
That one hits him square in the chest. Burns his armor. He's like, he's down there. That one hurt. It didn't kill, but oh my god, did it hurt.
What's the other guy doing?
He's like, oh my god, cuz!
Oh no, not your cousin!
You hit him dead in the back. He's like
gone.
No, he's still up, or he's still there. He's just like, he's bloody. You stripped off like a lot of skin. Through the armor, through the skin, through the epidermis.
So he's down to raw. He's down to muscle.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I don't want to disintegrate their bodies because I'm assuming most of their shit is non-magical.
Yeah.
Remember how I can shoot crossbow bolts out of my mouth like a fucking blowpipe? At the not Marbo.
That one hits, roll damage. He's dead. You fire, you get him right in between, like, the vertebrae of his spine. And he falls twitching and then just limp. So they have no way to combat you. You're gonna keep this up until
I'm taunting him now. I'm talking. This is an why do you think I didn't skip? Because we're not done. This is an interrogation.
Okay.
Continuing to strafe so that he can't pin my voice down to any one position.
Don't you have prestidigitation?
You know, I sure do, but I'm not stopping.
To say you can use that to pitch your voice around.
So shadow spark pop would make no easily light or snuff candle. It doesn't say anything about throwing my voice, but it's a harmless sensory effect, I guess.
I'm probably thinking thaumaturgy, but yeah, I'll let it happen.
So, his name was Marbo, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marbo, I have a couple questions for you.
Like, I recognize that voice.
Yeah. You thought it was funny to mock a guy who's never been off his sphere before. Thought it was funny to run a crime ring where you bully poor people.
I bully no one.
Yeah, that's why you collect protection money, isn't it?
I just collect the money. I don't do any of it. My hands are clean in that matter.
You see, I've got a saying where I come from. The people on top accrue the blame. You benefited from this system.
I'm assuming since you killed my cousin, you want something from me.
Yeah. Some answers. Because I'm in a bit of an issue right now. You see, all of this doesn't matter. This is gonna never happen when I get my way, but I need some information to get my way. First off, you're gonna tell me about this Empress lady out in the middle of fuck all nowhere. Second off, you're gonna tell me if you've seen anything resembling, and I describe the Golden Dawn lady who fucked us up. Because I don't remember what she looks like, because I'm a dumb, stupid person. I'm squeezing information. You muted your mic. You okay, Danny?
Yeah.
I'm squeezing information out of him. I want to know about the Empress. I want to know about if he knows anything about the Golden Dawn lady. I want to know, and then I want to know about weapons. I want to know, because I saw the inside of the crate, didn't I?
Yeah.
I can tell a gun when I see it.
I'm just gonna do this quick.
Hey, guys, I skipped further content.
Woo, breaking
This is
more
called-
arcs with
this is-
Gineye.
It's called Danny picking up stuff and going, okay, and all these notes go into the bin.
I don't have enough time to do this encounter because Crit will just murder them easily. Because he's invisible.
And I do damage they're not accustomed to.
I'm gonna show this. Just because, Because, it was a thing.
Oh.
Bro, what the fuck is that?
What the heck are those?
Oh, it's an ooze eating a dude.
Who's eating an ogre?
Bro, that's oozy.
I don't like that.
So what you're saying is I ruined an encounter.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because you split the party.
Ha ha!
Ah!
I just wanted to steal guns. Instead, I'm ruining an episode.
Okay.
So what's he know about the Empress? What's he know about Golden Dawn Lady? And I want him to explain guns.
We had a couple members fit in that description show up here a few months back. Specifically asking for metal to be brought to a location.
What's that location?
Some unknown moon to the east of here. All they wanted was for us to drop it there, leave it there, and don't ask questions.
And the
And
Empress? Oh, if he's not done talking about that. If he's keep talking.
In return, they fixed up my grampy. So,
Your Grampy?
my great grandfather. They patched him up a bit, so he's he's now in his prime again.
Oh god.
I need a location.
We're about to go into a renaissance of a sort.
Where you what? Squeeze more money out of innocent people?
No, the families reorganize. Like I said, I just collect the money. I don't deal with it. I'm trying to stop some of this hassle.
So you're saying as long as you get paid, you're fine?
No, I'm getting paid so I can move up and stop some of this.
Interesting. Give me the list of names. And locations.
Okay.
Give me
And
the list of
to answer
names and
your
locations.
To answer
Okay.
your question about the Empress, I don't know much about her territory, considering people don't come back once they go in. But I do have a name,
Being...
Hazel.
Think it'll get me anywhere if I say it?
Yeah, that's all we know about her.
And your, cousin. Where's he on the spectrum? Is he like you wanting to stop this, or is he just
He was
keeping
a good
money?
kid. He kept the goblins in line, so they stopped trying to, or as they should technically be put, the gob bottoms from going too far, or not gob bottoms, gob blossoms.
I'm assuming this has been
From,
more than a minute, yeah?
It's been about maybe 3.
So Revivify no longer work. Got it. That's the
So
last
that's
minute.
divine magic.
Is it?
Yeah,
Wizards can learn it. Bards can learn it.
yeah.
You sure?
Because it has to go to the. It has to go through the what's it called? The other planes, the 7 heavens or the 9 hells.
You're saying basically all necromancy spells, except defensive ones, don't work.
Anything that would bring back a soul.
Oh.
Because demons don't have any conflict or any influence outside of their spheres. Neither do gods.
So I can't
don't
raise
die.
dead. Got it. Is he dead?
Oh, he's dead.
Okay. So
Well,
you
that was unfortunate.
So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna let you live. And you're gonna return that favor with, 1, a list of names and locations for the people up your chain who are not as willing to leave the people alone. And you're gonna give me whatever the biggest fuck-off gun you got.
You watch it like he hits his shoulder. The barrier behind him drops. I'm assuming you have friends. Go get them. Bring them here. I send them to one of my personal shops, but I think my armory might be a little more up your style.
And just have that list ready for me. And the weird thing is you're not gonna see any benefit from this. You're not. But trust me, you will. It's hard to explain. Remember how I said this isn't gonna matter? Well, you're also gonna be getting your whole shipment instead of a broken shipment. But let me worry about that. I slap him with regenerate as I'm leaving because I think you said I fucked up a couple layers of skin.
Yeah.
48 plus 15.
It's just he gets it back. He didn't take much.
Well, yeah, because it's also they regain HP at the start of every turn. They get 10 HP a minute, so he's Gucci now. And I tell him, have that list ready for me when I get back here. And I slither out the door.
Well, damn.
I love how Gineye can go from being, like, the most goofy comic relief character to being, like, pants-crappingly terrifying.
Yeah.
After I'm about a good couple blocks away, I unflip the hood so it doesn't burn its charge up for nothing.
Okay.
And I head back towards the shop where they were.
Okay.
Hey, Gineye, look, I got a sword!
Yeah, where'd you go?
Gonna turn on the laser
No
sword.
questions. Come on, let's go.
What?
What?
Come on, let's go.
What? Where are we going?
No Marbo.
Why are we going with him?
Oh no, we're going to him.
Why?
Why?
He owes me now.
What did
Why?
you do?
Gineye, what did you do?
Oh, hey, Mr. Elf.
Hmm.
You know the guy who took your money?
Ken?
Yeah, you're not gonna see him anymore.
What?
Bye.
Gineye!
What happened?
Come on! Let's go!
Alright, I'm following. I just don't trust whatever you've done.
Okay. Thank you for the help with the purchases. I guess we're going now.
Have a good trip.
And I'm following Gineye.
Uh-huh.
I take them back to the warehouse where I'm assuming there's going to be a trap. So I tell them to go inside, and I will stay outside.
Your dick.
You all walk in, you just see
Well, no,
Marble.
wait. Once they walk in, and then close the door, but not all the way, because I'm gonna tell Jemima, leave the door open a crack.
Okay. I'll leave the door open a crack.
Once they're inside and the door's open just a crack, I flip the hood back up, go into rope mode, and go in invisible.
Okay. You get
Just
there,
so
you
we-
see...
Yeah.
You all just see Marble filling out papers and just putting them on a large stack that's about maybe half his height.
That's a lot of paperwork.
Oh, you're here.
Hi. Yes, you were
So,
told to come
I'm
here.
assuming the fanatic is somewhere around you.
Someplace. It's hard to tell where he is.
How do you all deal with that? That's terrifying.
We don't.
Oh, it does. It is.
It's hard.
You barely know him.
Yeah, I know, but he spent 3 days in a cupboard and tried to lure me into the cupboard with him.
He makes a hell of a first impression.
Huh.
He was also a monkey for a while.
Well, as he finishes up, he sets it down. This is... He'll just say out loud, this is the paperwork you asked for.
It
I'm
just
guessing
slowly
that was Gineye.
disappears from the top up. Just...
Now, assuming someone of your caliber knows what we're looking at here, so I'm going to take my leave.
Oh,
Have fun and burn the place down when you leave, and he just walks away.
okay.
You look around, the place is empty, except for the inventory.
I revert to human form, flip the hood down. Okay. Kind of expected a trap. Flyboy.
So
What
Say-
were
say
those
it
papers?
first.
Well, they can't handle me. Names. And locations.
James,
You know, I didn't ask.
is he on there?
Did you understand how many papers there are? And I just put them in a bag of holding. Alright, Flyboy.
Yeah.
You know guns. Appraise.
Alright. I guess I'll appraise his armory.
Okay.
You gonna
So,
tell
in
him?
this, you find a couple cool things. You find a... I'm trying to find all the little cool things that I found. Well, let's start with the big ones. You find an anti-material rifle.
Material or
Crap.
matter? Because one of those is in 5e and antimatter. One of those is in 5e, the other is not.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I'm gonna guess that makes things go dead.
That will punch a hole through pretty much anything.
Noted.
Also, all those credits we just spent are kind of wasted, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but the guy needed money.
Yeah.
So you find, boy, there's a lot here.
Yeah! Start
Let's
listing,
start-
God!
Let's start with some of the cool stuff. You find bolter weapons.
What kind of weapons?
Bolt weapons.
They shoot physical projectiles instead of energy. Yeah?
Bolt guns or bolters. Heavy, like high caliber pistols and automatic weaponry.
Gotcha.
You find a couple that are just bolt weapons, and then heavy bolts. This thing has enough power to like put a hole in adamantite. That's how strong this shit hits.
All right.
You find a flamethrower.
Okay.
Good, we do need that to burn the place down.
Yeah.
I mean, I have fire.
By the way, as you're listing off the inventory, I'm just putting them in my bag of holding.
You find actual grenades.
Oh.
Actual, literal grenades. I just start... Yeah, those are mine. How many?
You find 10 frag grenades and 10 crag grenades.
Crag, like with a C?
K-R-A-K.
Crack?
Alright, yep, that's on my sheet now.
You find suits of armor that are resistant to laser fire.
That might be kind of useful.
Anything in turtle size?
You find plating you could use.
Jemima, you need clothes, don't you?
What kind of armor is this?
It's a leather.
It's like refractive leather.
It's some kind of like... It's like a Kevlar kind of.
Danny, I'm gonna do you a solid. It's glass.
More likely.
It's like a volcanic glass. It's lightweight and refractive.
Alrighty. Cool armor. Does it fit me?
You can.
This is for a army of halflings.
That is a good point. I will wear it. Good thing everyone's short around here.
You said there's like plating, yeah?
Yeah.
Would I be able to... I don't know. Because I have a weird relationship with armor of... There's just the polished glass kind, yeah?
It's... From what I'm reading, it's more like a... like a weave.
Did not just deflate?
Yeah.
I've got coughs, okay?
It's somehow they turned glass into thread.
Oh, yeah, that's fiberglass. That's what that is.
It's fiberglass.
It's
So,
like a fiberglass, yeah.
Is it going to confer additional armor, or does it just go on top of yours and make you resistant to laser fire?
Yes.
Okay. I will take some of that and put it on.
Okay.
We need to... I was almost sitting here, like, looking at what Ghost wrote.
So
and
now
picturing,
you guys
like,
found
taking...
You found a box that said "Do not open."
I open it immediately.
I actually don't set up boxes at the door. You go in there. So you got melee weapons. You have other choices. You find things called chain swords. It's basically just a chainsaw, but a sword.
Oh.
Why do I keep picturing that Jineye's going to eat some of these things with his...
I don't need to. I can already do that.
No, with Axie. Just...
Oh, well, I'm going to see if I can't eat these guns, because they're not technically magical.
You can.
Can you eat a chainsaw?
You guys can find...
Lay's gonna pick up the chainsaw sword thing.
Ghost, you find a really scary one. You rev it, and the blade, it spits fire as it revs.
This one looks fun.
So is it a physical blade, or is it an energy blade that moves?
It is a physical blade that moves.
Bruh.
The revving
it's
is
Gears
also
of War. It's Gears of War gun. But it's like the gun chainsaws from Gears of War, but a sword.
More like Warhammer, but yeah.
Wait, duh. Ripper from Fallout.
Okay.
You find a couple of eviscerators,
What that?
two-handed chainswords.
Ah!
That would
I should
be-
write these down. Chain swords, two eviscerate. How the fuck do you spell eviscerator? Eviscerator. No, that's still wrong. Oh, because eviscerator isn't a word. There's vicarate. Can I put V on it? No.
The other one you find, power fists.
Two heavy chain swords.
Her fists?
Power fists. Fist or fists?
You find a couple different things. You find a couple power fists, a power claw, which
Okay.
is terrifying. The power claw looks literally like the jaws of life, but it can freely move.
What do the jaws of life look like?
You never seen what jaws of life are?
I know they crunch cars for fun.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The claw literally has like 3 sharp fingers and then a curved thumb. You could grab somebody with this and then use the thumb to decapitate.
Ha! Got it.
Power fist is literally just a big fist that can hit
Yeah,
really
you punch
hard.
with it. You punch
Yeah.
with it.
You also have fingers, so you can also do the rippy thing, but you can't cut.
Anything else, or is it just the chain swords, the heavy chain swords, power fist, power glove, or power fist, power claw? Any
Yeah.
other guns? Like, I understand I have an anti-material rifle. That's not something... Oh, where's the ammo compartment?
Oh, you find ammo everywhere.
Good. I'm gonna need exact numbers, which will probably take place after the session. What I'm saying is, do you have any other big-ticket items you want to reveal? Because we are at 2 hours.
Other big ticket items. Oh, that you find a really fancy spear, but I can't find the information on it.
Fancy spear. Got it.
And that's about it.
So,
gas masks.
Oh, cool. Gas masks. Great. Cool. So, I've got a set for having to deal with hostiles. And you guys went and bought laser pistols.
We did.
Supporting a local business.
Yeah, crazy.
Loser.
I wanted him supported. It's just, now we have better guns. Yeah, Ghost? Oh, he's gonna be a disco ball.
Yeah, just take fiberglass bits and make them into like shell pieces and glue them all together and use a disco ball.
I think that would be a good point to end unless you have anything else.
Yeah, no, that's it.
All right. Ghost, do you have any parting words?
Thanks for joining for another session of D&D, and we'll see you next time.
James ass will blossom if you're out
See
there,
ya.
your days are numbered.
Oh my god, she's going for his nuts.
Do you
I swear-
treat all women like this, Eden, or am I just that special?